Big Cars, powering British Challenge Mixed Martial Arts throughout 2016. www.bigcars.co.uk.
This bout is for the featherweight BC MMA professional title and will be contested over 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing your challenger in the red corner, representing Derby MMA, Stephen Martin! And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, he is the current featherweight champion, representing BKK Fighters, Steve Aimable!
Well, it's time for our main event of the evening here at BC MMA 14. It's the featherweight title. Challenger Stephen Martin taking on champion Steve Aimable. Brad Wharton and Josh Palmer calling the action for you. And Josh, remember last time we saw Steve Aimable in action here at BC MMA, he won the title against Miguel Harrow.
Oh, very early shot from Stephen Martin.
Stephen Martin earned his shot at the title, defeating Corey Eaton in October of last year.
I mean, let's be honest, all 5 of Steve Martin's wins are by submission. We can be pretty confident he thinks the ground is going to be his friend here, and he's looking for a single leg early.
And perhaps the bigger story on Stephen Martin's record is the guys he's lost against. He's lost to legitimate European level competition. Andre Winner, the UFC veteran.
Paddy Pimblett.
One of the best in Europe. Tim Wilde, perhaps one of the biggest lightweight prospects on the UK scene at the moment. He's losing to great guys. And he's started beating some great guys too. The icing on the cake, of course, would be a win over Steve Aimable in enemy territory. Although we say enemy territory, Josh, a huge contingent of fans here supporting Stephen Martin tonight.
Yeah, very much the local fighter. This is good pressure from Martin up against the cage here. You see how high he's tying Aimable's arm, drops down for the double. Not able to connect though. Is he going to get the body lock here? He's trying to climb his way all the way to the back.
Looking to...
Oh, good work from him to crawl around. He's got one hook. Great binding inside. Let's see if he jumps for the second one. Amiable's got to try and scrape him off the cage, but I think Martin's got such good position on his back now.
This could be a very precarious situation for Steve Aimable early on.
He's going to have to keep blocking that hook. Martin needs to suck that grip in tight. Might be worth him just trying to throw his leg all the way over the outside and come on top of the arm. Aimable doing a really good job of clearing it every time Martin puts it in. But that's and that's definitely secure now.
This is a very, very dangerous position.
Standing back mount for Stephen Martin early on.
Just inches away from locking up. That rear naked choke, he's got it over the jaw.
Big squeeze here on the short choke. He can make it incredibly uncomfortable. The neck crank is
really cranking across that jaw now.
Yeah, the neck crank is perfectly legal here. Good shots. You can see Aimable surviving well, looking to control that 2-on-1. He's going to be carrying Martin's weight for a long time here.
And Stephen Martin really putting the champion through the ringer in the early offing.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't really have asked for too much of a better position. This early, he worked his way to the back very nicely and still maintaining that position well. Aimable's done a good job of switching that arm all the way to one side though. And this is a good defensive position for him to strip the hooks.
Aimable out of trouble, back in the center of the cage, and his fans respond. Career best winning streak for the BKK Fighters product. 6 in a row now. Came back from having a negative professional record to put this long winning streak together, and of course capped it off with that huge win over Miguel Haro.
Aimable with very solid strikes. He does have a fantastic striking background. That's what he was really known for, coming up through the lower grassroots events.
It's been something of a regular here on BC MMA. Has fought out in the Middle East as well for Cage Warriors.
Yeah, this is actually his 7th fight on BC MMA, so very used to this arena and this cage.
Martin diving on that takedown. Aimable though, with momentum on his side. Stuffs the shot of Stephen Martin, and that could be a turning point in this fight. Martin though, coming back with some strikes of his own. And again, just able to shut Martin off is Steve Aimable.
He landed a good short shot there. I mean, Martin's landing some punches on the way in, but he's just not managing to connect too much. Undoubtedly though, he's probably, well, big takedown. Probably still going to take this round though. Long period of back control.
It was an emphatic takedown to finish things off. But as you say, Josh, could all be for naught. Aimable did look in deep water for a moment there with Aimable on his back, with Martin on his back, I beg your pardon. Been a big night here at BC MMA 14. 2 rounds of action potentially still to come. Please don't forget to check out our sponsors, Big Cars, GB Visuals, QNT, amongst others, making things possible. BC MMA also on social media, at BC MMA on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook too. Keep it locked there for all details of the next BC MMA show, coming at you in a few months' time. But let's not remove our attention from proceedings in the cage now. Featherweight title action, Steve Aimable, Stephen Martin. Martin in the black with red trim, Aimable in the dark blue and white stars. The referee, Harry Selby, just cleaning up the cage before we get this one back underway. Second round, touch of gloves and we're off.
Let's see if Martin can connect on another one of these takedowns. His success came up against the cage, so I think he's got to push Amiable there. He's going to do the same again.
Nice leg kick there from Martin.
There he goes, searching, but a long way out. Good sprawl.
2 feet
From
flat on
Amiable.
the cage there from Steve Amiable. A nice right hand on that combination, again with the right hand.
Amiable's got that switch step right hand down.
Martin went very low on that takedown attempt and hit a brick wall.
Yeah, just hit heavy hips on the way in, got himself off balance. Let's see what he can do with this half guard here. Amiable getting very flat and very heavy.
Amiable in his own corner there as well.
Oh, looking to get that leg lock now. You can see he's just trying to create the space. Heel hook's coming. Couldn't quite secure the leg.
Amiable's going to be very careful here.
Amiable spins well. Still in danger though. Oh no, he's cleared the knee. Good work from Amiable to explosively get out of that position. But he's going to work on the other leg now. Again, trying to spin and clear the knee line. Calf crush possibility as well. We've already almost seen one tonight. I think Martin's just going to come out on the wrong side. He's going to try and get top position here. He's in a good leg drag. Classic jiu-jitsu pass position here. He can put a lot of pressure and he's going to have a good dominant side control off the back of this scramble.
Everything to play for in this professional featherweight title contest.
Strong knee on belly. Amiable trying to buck him loose. Does a good job of getting back to his feet. Martin's waiting for the hand to come off the canvas, I think. He's going to try and work his way to the back again.
Down fighter is any fighter with more than 2 points of contact. Good awareness from Amiable there to keep himself grounded and prevent that knee attack to the head.
See how he sucks the legs up onto his own thigh. That really takes away some of the hip movement. Looking to go to the back now. He's got one hook. Can he sneak the second one around? This position should be quite easy for Amiable to scrape him off though.
Amiable needs to keep his back to the cage here. And
oh, and Martin with both hooks now.
dangerous position here for Steve Amiable.
It really is.
Trying to fight the hands.
Doing a good job again of switching that one arm over to the other side. He's going to try and then explosively turn inward. Armbar transition coming, but the cage, oh, just about trying to sneak it over the head.
So close. Oh, he's got it locked in.
Great
Can
transition.
he extend the
Can he
arm?
break the posture though? The cage is not going to be helping him here. Amiable just explosively escapes the arm. Triangle transition now for Martin. Classic jiu-jitsu sequences going on here.
Stephen Martin just pulling every trick out of the bag here.
Can't quite see if Amiable's managed to sneak that left hand back inside. Oh, he has. Arm drag and arm bar here though for Stephen Martin if he can get his hips out the other side. Oh, and Amiable rips out well.
Tense moments here at Charters Hall in Colchester, UK. Stephen Martin launching every submission attack in the book.
I mean, that was a good sequence for Stephen Martin. He's gone to Sean Williams guard now. Not something you see all that often in MMA. Back to close guard. He's got to get working though. He doesn't want to spend time with the judges perceiving him in the inferior position. Again, this is going to be a hard round to score.
Steve Aimable again staying heavy on top. Second round in the bag, Josh.
Absolutely all to play for. I mean, I can see that round possibly going to Stephen Martin for having the most decisive moments. He had the submission attempts, he had the position. You know, yes, Stephen Aimable landed a few strikes, but very, very close round to call.
Stephen Martin looking to mount a successful challenge to the featherweight title. All the pressure on the defending champion, Steve Aimable, at this point. He's going to need a decisive third and final frame if he wants to be certain of this one, Josh.
It really could come down to this round. I mean, you know, I feel like from Stephen Aimable's perspective, he needs to look for a stoppage just to be on the safe side. Stephen Martin, we know for sure, has one round in the bag.
It'll be interesting to see how Aimable plays this one. We've seen him go for takedowns so far in this fight. We've seen him do good work on the feet. Martin, the aggressor, though, coming out. It's less than 5 minutes to play with.
Oh, and Martin getting some good shots in on the inside, using that to close the distance well. Aimable trying to frame on the face.
Martin searching for the leg there.
Interesting toe strikes to the shin and the calf.
Staying incredibly active.
Martin has a good body lock. Can he use it to muscle him down? Aimable restores that overhook with his left arm. He was in danger of allowing himself to be thrown forward and have Martin work his way to his back again.
Martin just relentless here with this pressure towards the cage. Just shutting down any and all offense from Steve Aimable.
Yeah, I mean, this is a long period of control for Stephen Martin. If he can earn a takedown off the back of it, even better for him. There we go, one hook. Can he sneak the second in? Oh, he's trying to crawl the leg around the outside of the hip. Sneak it between the body and the cage.
And as the time ticks down, the points rack up for Stephen Martin.
Oh, and he goes around the leg to try and collapse Aimable to stop himself being thrown off the top here. Aimable was going to pull him all the way over, but Martin maintains the back position phenomenally well. What an awkward position for Steve Aimable. Still single hook though. Martin secures the second. Can he flatten Aimable out?
Nail-biting moments here in the third round at BC MMA 14.
And Aimable is well and truly on the back foot here.
The crowd are on their feet, both willing their men on. Aimable desperately trying to get out of this position.
Third round looking very much like the first. A good period of dominant position for Steve Martin. He works his way to mount now. Very heavy, very low. You know, I don't think we're going to see too many strikes. I think we're going to see him really, well, head and arm choke coming here.
Constantly searching for submissions is Stephen Martin.
See, the beauty of the head and arm choke is he doesn't have to give up any kind of posture to attack it. He can keep his hips low, he can keep his legs locked, he can keep everything driving and pinning Aimable to the mat. It's just such a good submission from Mount when you don't want to give your opponent any space to work. And right now, that's exactly what Aimable needs. Look how harsh his head is turned by the shoulder of Martin. It's just great top pressure all around as he walks that right arm up for the choke again.
And Martin really putting his stamp on this bout in the closing moments. Aimable trying to walk off the cage, create some space. It's been a long night here at Charters Hall, but the fans have come alive for this one, Josh.
I mean, if I'm Stephen Martin, I'm just going to keep attacking that head and arm. That's all I'm going to keep doing now. Force Steve Aimable to defend constantly. He's trying to turn over. He's trying to get on his hip. There we go. He's walking up under the elbow again.
Aimable doing everything he can here to fight this off, Josh.
You see Martin just inch that right arm up the mat. He's going to try and switch his head all the way to the outside. Oh, he's got it now, and Aimable just defending again. Aimable needs to buck and sneak that left arm all the way back under again. There he goes.
Big punches from Stephen Martin. Could he pull off an emphatic finish here? Aimable trying to get back to his feet. Martin looking for the rear naked choke once more, up against the cage.
Both hooks again, maintaining back control. This one is easily going to go to Stephen Martin.
And it's all over. And Josh, we will await the judges' scorecards, but surely a new BC MMA featherweight champion.
Absolutely, 2 rounds to 1. You know, if not 3 rounds to 0, you'd even possibly give that round a 10-8. It was start to finish domination, shots, attacking submissions, great positional awareness. That's a phenomenal fight from Stephen Martin to take the title here.
Phenomenal performance for both these young men. As we await our official judges' decision, it's been a fantastic night to kick off 2016 here at BC MMA 14. On behalf of your MC, Lee Dosky, and my commentary partner, Josh Palmer, my name's Brad Wharton. As we wait the judges' decision, we thank you for joining in around the world on our free live stream. And of course, we thank those fans who made the trip out to Colchester here in the UK
Can we have both athletes to the centre of the cage, please? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 relentless pace rounds, your winner and new featherweight champion of BC MMA, Steve Martin!
Heartache for Steve Aimable. Stephen Martin is the hero at BC MMA 14. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on British Challenge.
A very good go from a fantastic former champion of Steve Aimable. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for staying awake. We think we've delivered a fantastic main event for you this evening. This event was sponsored by Big Cars and QNT. Thank you very much to all the admin team, all the behind the scenes team. Drive home safely. We'll catch you next time. Thank you very much.